Howdy, this is Gearbox Ranch Granny. I've been on a safari today looking for mulberries. Don't you love that little fruit that comes off first thing in the spring? Oh, it's so great to have something good like that. Well, today I'm going to tell you how to make mulberry syrup. This stuff is absolutely just fantastic. It's so easy to make. And if you're like me, I'm going to end up making up some batches of the mulberry liquid, put in the freezer, because I've got so many this year. The rain, what a blessing. Oh my goodness. I think we're going to have a bog race here on the ranch. It's all mud. Anyway, collect your mulberries, put them in a big old dish with a lot of water. Make sure you cover them. The reason is them little bugs get in them mulberries. Almost any little berry that has little nodges is going to have little bugs in them. I don't spray. I don't want chemicals here on the ranch. I want to do things just as natural as I can. Now, sometimes if they're really infested, today's batch wasn't, I'll take just a little cap full of white vinegar, mix it in with my water. Them bugs don't really care for that smell, and they'll kind of start swimming out. Now, as I let it sit there, I'll stir it with my hands. If bugs collect on the top, I'll scoop them off. Then I'll lift my berries out. The reason I don't just pour them into a colander is whatever bugs have sunk to the bottom will be back on top of your berries. Now you just wasted your time, didn't you? Well, that didn't help at all. So here's the ingredients. You take 2 cups to every 2 cups of mulberries. You're going to need 2 cups of sugar and 1 cup of water. Now, you take your mulberries and measure them out. Now, this here, I started with 4 cups of mulberries, so I needed 2 cups of water. And I'll need 4 cups of sugar. But you take your mulberries and your water and put them to boiling. Now, when those babies, they're just dancing like around the mulberry tree, then you turn your fire down and set your timer for 10 minutes. Let them cook real good. And strain those mulberries. Squash out all that good juice. You're going to end up with mulberry liquid. That mulberry liquid is what we're going to use to make syrup. And like I said, if you have lots, you can put that. As soon as that mulberry liquid cools good, you can put it in little baggies or little freezer containers and stick them in the freezer, and then just thaw them when you want to make another fresh batch of mulberry syrup. And what more benefit? Great taste. And mulberries have vitamins. Can't beat that. So here's our syrup. We got it all. This isn't the syrup. This is just the mulberry juice. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take this mulberry juice that we made, and we're going to light our fire. And then we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. It's 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of mulberry, 1 cup of water. I doubled the batch, so this is actually 4 cups of sugar. And I'm going to put it in there. And you can see mulberry stain your spoon real good. So you guess what? This is a mulberry spoon. So I will just stir that up. And we're gonna get our fire a little high. Now once this starts, and keep stirring until your sugar's melted. Once this comes to a nice little rolling boil, turn your fire down to just simmer and then set your timer again. It's going to be about 10 minutes. We're going to cook it until it gets thick. Now, once you get through with this, put it in a container, and then you'll put it in the refrigerator. And when you get ready to serve mulberry syrup, you just get your little heated up. Or set it out a little bit before you're going to use it and let it get to room temperature. Now, for me, what I'm going to be, I'm going to show you this. I just think this is just a great idea. I have this pretty little milk. Okay? That's what I'm going to put my mulberry syrup in, because look, that'd be so easy to pour. But you can pour it in anything. You can take you a little plastic dish and put it in there and pour it from the corners. Anyway, there we go. It's already starting to get a nice little rolling boil. Mulberries have lots of vitamins in them. There's a little mulberry there that got missed. Now, there will be a few seeds in the syrup. That's fine. They're tiny. They're not going to hurt anybody. Not many, but just a few. Come on. Put that down until it's thick. Right there, you can see it's still pretty thin. We haven't set our timer yet anyway. I'm waiting for this to boil. We want it to get started pretty good. Now remember, mulberries come off early. Generally, sometime in May, could be in June. And it, of course, depends on the weather. And it depends on whether you have rains or not. This year, we just had lots of rains. So, we have lots of mulberries. Granny's going to have to go back out this afternoon and pick more mulberries. Anyway, we're going to let that get to a boil. This is Gearbox Ranch Granny. And I'm glad you joined me this week. And remember, pray to your Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless every one of you. Oh, I'm making mulberry syrup. Oh, that man is going to be tickled. It doesn't take a lot to make him happy. Bye now.